Well, welcome to I believe it's the 21st episode of Cocktail Wieners. The boys are back home for Thanksgiving. How are the families doing?
Great. Everything's good at the Jerks household.
Yeah, my family's good.
Good to hear. Is Ace still there? We get a
No,
little dog shot. Oh,
he wanted out as soon as he doesn't like being in rooms where
Darn.
the door is closed.
that's unfortunate. What are you drinking today, Malcolm?
Dad made me an old fashioned.
Oh, your dad made it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out,
All
Paul.
special.
Paul special.
With the
I
red
went
robin
with-
cup.
I went with a classic, just White Claw, blackberry flavor.
Oh,
You can't
very
beat it.
nice.
Yeah, this one was for Jaden. Jaden, are you drinking water? Or are you dabbling in the White Claw right
Yeah, I got some water. I'm still on the painkillers.
Yeah, he's dabbling in the morphine right now.
now? Hey, we all need to be on more. Next episode, we're all shooting more. Nah,
Show would be a lot different.
yeah, the show would be fantastic. That would be the show that set us apart. All right, so last week you all went to the Ravens-Bears game down there in Chicago. How
Mhm.
was it?
It was a thriller, to say the
Yeah.
least.
We had the world's most annoying Ravens fan sitting right behind us.
Oh my god.
Was his name Jaden?
No.
I
He
wish I
was-
could be like one half as annoying as that guy was.
Yeah, he was bad. We didn't get to
Hey,
see
with all the
Lamar
good
play, but
fans. Yeah, that was unfortunate.
yeah. It was still a great game, though. At least it made it a game. I feel like if Lamar was there, it wouldn't even been a contest then.
Yeah.
If-
No, it was cool to see the Huntley show. He played
Mhm.
well, I think, all things
Mhm.
considered.
Yeah, like the interception wasn't his fault, like we talked about Jaden. Like that was just
Yeah.
a freak, like wrong.
I still don't even get what
Right.
happened.
Yeah,
The
Did it
ball
bounce
just kind
off
of
of
like
his-
levitated.
Did it bounce off a receiver's hand? or
Andrews
something?
Andrews went for like
Andrews-
a diving catch
Mhm.
and like
Mhm.
rolled back with it, and as he rolled back, the defender rolled over him and just kind of like took the ball out of him at the same time. It was the
really
weirdest thing.
bizarre.
We need a new stat for this. I'm sick and tired of my fantasy quarterbacks. Not that I started Huntley or anything, but getting -2 for the
I
receivers.
started him.
Did you win?
I will say
that week?
Yeah, I did actually. The
Yeah,
rest
that's
of the
all
team
that
went off.
Yeah,
The best part of the game was half the stadium chanting "Fire Nagy." I think like in the third quarter or something like that.
That was really funny.
like what?
Hey, they
if
might
the whole
get their wish.
stadium's if the whole stadium's doing that, what do you do as the coach? Like
Dude, it's so awkward.
it's
I
it's
actually feel
gotta.
kind of bad for him.
I mean, he deserves it though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you guys think he gets? Didn't they say? Wasn't there a report saying was at least going to get one more year?
oh, now
I
there's
saw a report
reports
that
saying-
said Thanksgiving was his last game.
yeah,
He's getting
Like,
canned
he-
right after Thanksgiving.
I think
after
so.
after he loses, yeah.
So am I in the minority on this? If I'm Matt Nagy, I want to be fired before so you can just like enjoy the holiday.
Yeah, I feel like, and also if
Yeah.
he knows he's getting fired, do you even try?
Yeah, or do you just like give the middle finger to the organization and just tank a game?
He should. So
He
should.
he benches Fields and Andy Dalton.
Foles time.
He should. He should definitely tank the game. Let Dan Campbell get his first win. But B, coming from somebody who was fired before the holidays, Matt Nagy, it's amazing. You should just put your time in now. Just call it quits. You get to go home with your family. You get to hang out. No obligations anymore.
You just get to forget
So-
about it.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I guess speaking of Thanksgiving, should we just get right into the games for this week?
Yeah, let's get
Yeah,
it.
let's do it.
I see that
The biggest matchup of the day up first.
So we have 3 Thanksgiving games, huh?
Yep.
Mhm.
First, I guess, is the Bears-Lions at noon. Bears are favored 3. Who are you all taking?
Don't even gotta ask me. It's Detroit.
I'm gonna roll Chicago here.
I'm taking the Lions. I'm going with Malcolm.
Oh,
Okay.
damn. Damn it.
I can live with being on an island with the Bears. I don't know.
So Andy Dalton starting, right?
Yeah, Dalton's starting.
Dalton versus Goff. That's
Would have been better if it was Dalton versus Boyle.
I was gunning for Fields to start before he was starting, but I think they probably win more games in the year if they just start Dalton.
that is true.
Like Dalton came into that game against the Ravens and immediately, like I think his second pass threw like a 50-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
Was that the one to Mooney?
Yep.
Yes.
I guess I feel like
a little screen.
I mean, obviously, it's got to be hard to come in as a rookie quarterback and play, but I think far too often we see quarterbacks just kind of get like ruined from playing early. Like I think Zach Wilson's done, but that's a different game. So,
hey, he's back this week. Speaking of,
he is. Oh
yeah, because Flacco has COVID.
come on,
And I'm pretty
so
sure
funny.
Mike White's out as a close contact or something like that.
What about
so
James
funny.
Jack John Johnson?
He's being elevated from the practice squad.
Hey, if he gets in the game again, it's wraps.
Sorry, that got us off topic. I don't feel like I don't feel like 3 points is enough for the Bears over Detroit. No offense, Malcolm, but
None taken.
Until Detroit gets a win, I don't know why we can't just say like 5 points is the bare minimum.
You don't think a tie is worthy?
The bear. Did you say the bare minimum, Jaden? Nice.
That's good.
he meant to do it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm trying to speak it into existence. A smart man would go with the Bears here, but
my heart's rooting for the Lions.
Right. Put your money, got the Bears. I understand. So the second Thanksgiving Day games, the Raiders, Cowboys. Cowboys are favored 7.5. I'm going with the Cowboys.
I got Dallas.
Yeah, that'll be a clean sweep for us.
Raiders are bad. I just think they're bad.
Yeah, and the Cowboys are good. I don't really know what happened with them against Kansas City.
Yeah, they just seemed a little bit stagnant or something. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I think they cover this comfortably.
Yeah. Las Vegas isn't a good team. They're just not.
It's very interesting to me how like interim coaches will come in, kind of rally the locker room for a week or two at max. And then after that, it's all downhill.
Yeah, the energy just kind of dissipates.
But I mean, that team's had a tough year off the field, so can't really blame them.
You think?
Do we think this game's gonna get over 50 points on the over/under? That's what they have right now.
They're at 50?
51.5. That's a lot of points.
That is a lot of points.
Is that with like Dallas having like 49, I'm assuming?
That's kind of what I was thinking. That's exactly
I think I might go the under there.
Yeah, that seems like a lot. I don't know. I guess I'm surprised it's that many, because how much didn't they both not score a lot last week? Didn't Vegas not put up like an offensive showcase?
Yeah, they played Cincy and didn't really do too much, I don't think.
Yeah, and then the Cowboys only put up like 9 or something, or 10, right? Yeah, so it's interesting that it's that big.
I have a feeling that I think they both scored 9 points for some reason. That's just a number that's jumping out to me.
Sounds good.
Thanksgiving games do get a little freaky sometimes, though. Particularly the Cowboys. I have a lot of memories of the Cowboys just like going off on Thanksgiving.
They
I
just
remember
want
an
the turkey
Amari
after the
Cooper
game.
like blow up game. That's true.
They want to get home and eat. Remember when Mark Ingram, because this is the next game, Saints Bills. But Mark Ingram, whenever he was like at the end of the game talking about all the detail and whatnot, look at the detail. Y'all remember that?
You don't.
Yeah, that rings a bell.
I think that was a Thanksgiving game. Anyways, The Bills and the Saints play, and the Bills are favored by 6. I'll take the Bills.
Here. I got Buffalo as well.
Yeah, I'm rolling Buffalo too.
I don't get. Do people think that the Saints are good? Isn't Kamara out again this week, and we still got
Kamara's
Simeon?
out.
We still got
Ingram
Simeon
might not
behind
play
center.
too.
Like, I don't know. The Saints just
So they're
don't
gonna
seem
have-
like a good team.
So are they going to have Trevor Siemian QB1, Taysom Hill running back 1?
That'd be ideal.
Hopefully, you have them both lined up. You never know who the snap is going to.
Dude, that could be a good offense. You never know.
I'm so confused. How does Taysom Hill keep getting contracts? He just signed a big one this offseason. And now he just got a new one. And I was like, wait, what?
Okay, yeah, hang on. Let's talk. So I know the new one he just signed was a 4-year, $40 million deal.
Mm-hmm.
But what was the
That was-
other one? And is it on top of the
Yep.
new one?
Well,
Yeah, I'm
wasn't that
confused.
other one absurd?
Yeah,
I know
wasn't
there
it
was
like-
the void year stuff, the controversy with the void years, but it was absurd. It was 4 years, 120 million.
Yeah, they
Uh-huh.
just threw out this giant number and just were like, "Well, we won't pay him after next year."
What? Just give him the 1 year deal then.
So now that makes it makes even less sense because I have absolutely no clue what's going on there.
Mm-hmm.
So, why not just? Were they doing that to? Oh, excuse me, I'm about to burp. Sorry. I'm laying down. It was bad time. Anyways, moving on. Okay, wasn't
man.
He's just, so basically, were they signing the original deal so during the season he could be like, let's get a deal done? They were just pushing it off.
I have no idea.
I just don't even get. So they're paying him $10 million a year for the next 4 years. Is there voidable in this one or no?
No,
This one's got to be more guaranteed for him to agree to another one, I feel like.
I think I saw
Like-
somewhere it's 25 million guaranteed and 20 million injury guaranteed.
Wow.
He's not very injury prone, right?
Mm-mm.
Like he's just super tough, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why you're paying all that money to somebody that doesn't even play 45% of their snaps.
As
When
an
that makes no
Howard played
sense.
44% of their snaps this year.
and as an organization who just doesn't even have money to begin with. You know what I mean? It's not like they have a lot of cap space.
Mm-hmm.
Am I crazy for just not thinking he's good on the field too?
It's fun to see him out there, but I feel like he's nothing special. You know what I
I would
mean?
I feel like I can go do what he's doing.
Well,
not with that knee.
maybe in a couple of months
Well, yeah, give me 6 months.
or some more morphine, you might be able to. But no, it makes sense because I would say he's in between okay and good at everything, but he's not great at anything.
Yeah,
You could put him in a middle linebacker and he'll get you 5 tackles.
probably.
But what the hell are we doing there, Saints? It makes no sense. So then the first game on Sunday is Titans Patriots. Patriots are favored by 7.5 because Mac Jones is a legend.
Well,
I'll take the Patriots.
I'm with New England as well.
We got to stop picking the same teams. I'm also on the Patriots. So
Dude,
this one's weird because the Titans are still number 1 in the AFC.
Are they really?
Yeah. They're 8-3, number 1 in the AFC. And the Patriots are favored by 5.5.
It's so much.
And we're all taking them.
Well,
I can't tell if I'm being super reactionary or not.
What did Tannehill threw 4 interceptions last week? Was that him?
Yeah, that was him.
Going up against probably the best defense in the league, I would say right now. I don't think anyone's better than at least.
He seems pretty
shown more.
amazing.
Stop! I was gonna bring it up, but no. I mean, Patriots defense has pitched 2 or 3 shutouts now this year.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, and that Titans offense has been taking a decline. They were fine post Henry for a little bit, but
Right.
I don't know. Adrian Peterson isn't doing it for him.
Well, speaking
He
of that,
got
I was just
cut.
going to bring up he got cut.
Oh no!
R.I.P. AP. Malcolm, that
GOAT
means
got
he can come back to
waived.
Detroit.
Oh yeah, let's sign him quick before Thanksgiving.
So yeah, with that being said, cutting Adrian Peterson, you ain't gonna win a game. So Mac Jones will get it done for you.
There was all that talk about Trayvon Diggs for Defensive Player of the Year early on in the year.
Mm-hmm.
Still probably, top 3, but I think my pick now is Matt Judon. As of now, he has been phenomenal.
I would say that, but didn't he say that macaroni and cheese is an overrated dish for Thanksgiving?
He did say that.
Yeah, so he doesn't get my vote. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think mac and cheese is a weird Thanksgiving dish. I have to be honest.
Okay, hang on. That's worse than what Rodgers did with the whole vaccine stuff. Let's get him out of here.
Save the Rodgers talk for when we get to the Green Bay game, because there's a lot to unpack from today specifically.
That is also true. Dude, but no, come on. I mean, he's treating like mac and cheese was a bad. Didn't Marlon Humphrey agree with him?
Marlon Humphrey is famous for trashing mac and cheese too.
Sorry.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely not. I'm anti-Ravens now. Sorry.
Hey, these elitist professional athletes with their $1 million contracts think they're too classy for mac and cheese. So I'm hearing.
Yeah, some Kraft with some crumbled bread on top. Come on now.
You don't even need to have Kraft. Make homemade mac and cheese. It'll be delicious.
I'm with you. I guess while we're on the topic, let's run over our top 3 Thanksgiving. Mine's going to be stuffing. Top 3 Thanksgiving stuff. Number 1 stuffing.
Cheese pizza.
Yeah, I don't really mess around with any Thanksgiving food, I have to be honest. I think it's all
you don't
gross.
eat turkey?
Well, I have not had meat in 5 years, so
dude, if you ate a piece of turkey, you would explode.
I don't know if meat will ever enter my body again.
Nice.
That's what she said. So I'm going stuffing 1, mac and cheese 2, and then turkey 3, but specifically the skin on the turkey.
Interesting. So you don't eat the actual meat, you just peel the skin off?
But after you bake it, if you just pop that in your mouth, can't go wrong with it.
Interesting.
So I know I just trash talked him, but I don't know if I've ever had mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. But if it was there, I'd love it to be there.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it's just stuffing and mashed potatoes. That's it for me. I don't really have a third one.
I can't go wrong with it. We need to get stuffing more involved throughout the year.
Yeah.
Moving on. Jets Titans in the game of the week. Wait, no. Sorry, Jets Texans. Yeah. Texans are favored 2.5 here. Give me the Texans.
I am also with Houston.
And I'm gonna be alone on the Jets.
Look at that smile.
Second week in a row, Jaden.
It feels so dirty taking the Jets. It feels gross. But they're
Wilson?
2 bad teams, and I'm getting 3 points. I'll take it.
You were just talking about the Houston offense has 10 takeaways in the last 2 weeks. And now they're going up against Zach Wilson?
That's actually wildly impressive.
Houston defense.
I was going to say offense. How they get takeaways?
No, that is wildly impressive. I'm just mad at Joe. Joe, go get the vaccine or something. Don't get COVID, man.
Oh, Joe.
Your mama. 4 picks.
Jets need Flacco out there. He's letting us down.
Yeah, what is it? I think his name's Elijah Moore. He also needs Joe out there.
Mm. Oh my gosh, he went crazy last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
So another Sunday day game, we got Eagles, Giants. Eagles are favored 3.5 here. I'm rolling with Hurts once again. Give me the Eagles.
Oh, man. I'm with Eagles as well.
Yeah, we're going to make that a sweep. Philly looks good.
Philly's been looking a little bit better.
So can you all believe that he's the number 1 fantasy quarterback?
It's pretty impressive.
He is?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good for him.
That's pretty crazy.
It's balling.
But yeah, the Giants just suck. I don't think there's anything else to say about that.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones has got to go.
Yeah. Their coach probably needs to go too.
I didn't even watch any of that game, and I just know they're bad. I don't think I need to.
Facts. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers play the Colts. The Bucs are favored 3 here. I got to go with Jonathan Taylor and the Colts.
I'm also with JT and the Colts.
Uh-oh.
And I'm going to be on an island with the greatest quarterback of all time.
Going against the greatest running back of all time.
The Tom Brady Buccaneers. Amen to that.
This is easy money. I'm going to go ahead and make this my lock of the week, actually. I'm going to get that confident.
Damn.
I'm going to make the Colts the lock of my week.
Oh, my gosh.
No, I'm just kidding. I take it back. I got to look at the other.
Hi, Gloria.
Hi, Gloria.
Hey, Gloria. Welcome home. Come grab an AirPod from
She's upstairs. My roommates.
Hey, Gloria.
Gloria says hi. I don't know if you guys could hear her.
Oh, we heard
Yeah, we heard her.
Hey, Gloria.
A new member
Subscribe to the pod.
I'll tell her to subscribe.
She can be our 50th subscriber.
Oh, yeah, we're at 49.
Yeah.
Shout out the folks.
No, I mean, until someone literally stops Jonathan Taylor, I mean, I feel like I'm just going to roll with him for the time being. And Tampa Bay would be the team. Tampa Bay would be the team to stop him as well. But
this will be a good game.
Yeah, it should be a good game to see. Because also, Wentz has got to do something. You know what I mean? Like, he's had 2 awful games in a row.
You know, in a way, this is technically a rematch of that, what was it, 2017 Super Bowl? Those were Wentz's Eagles that won the Super Bowl under Nick Foles, but he was going to win MVP that year before he tore his knee up.
I might have to change my pick now that you say that.
That might be one of the biggest reaches I've ever heard in my life.
No, I'm hoping that this is a good game.
Malcolm, you're in charge of the spreadsheet. My Mac just died.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you got a bus.
Do you remember who you picked?
I might remember when the game comes up.
Well, the game we're talking about now is going to be the Falcons-Jaguars. Falcons are favored 2.5.
Do we have a gross game every single week? Because it just seems like there's always one game where I have no interest in watching a second of it, and this would be one of them.
Yes.
I'm going to be honest. I think the NFL is so bad that they're all gross.
Yes, I agree.
I also have Atlanta -1. I have no reason behind this pick.
I have Atlanta -1. I think Atlanta's head and shoulders better than Jacksonville.
Yeah. Sure.
Jacksonville's just a dumpster fire.
I would agree with that. Everything about them sucks.
Yeah, like Atlanta's bad, but they don't just suck.
Right.
Trevor Lawrence sucks.
Apparently, that girl that Urban Meyer had a finger up her booty. Apparently, that's his mistress. It wasn't just some random girl.
Hot.
That's what that's what my mom told me. Shout out, Mom, for the gossip. Carolina Panthers. Yeah, thanks, Mom. Carolina Panthers, Miami Dolphins play on Sunday. Panthers are favored by 2. I'll take the Panthers.
The line change.
Who are you guys going with?
I have Miami.
I'm going Carolina.
That line was 1. What was it, yesterday, I guess?
I'm going to bet with the Panthers and Cam until they lose, maybe. I'll probably bet with them the rest of the year. I think they make the playoffs under Cam. That 7th seed in the NFC is kind of up for grabs.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I think they still make it, but the math. So
you all did make fun of me for saying that Cam Newton's home game was going to be spoiled. I took the Reds.
That's true.
The football team.
Did he play bad or did
they play? I think Cam played pretty good.
Yeah, I think he got me 25 fantasy points.
Yeah, that's where I know that they didn't win. I mean, they lost by 6, which isn't that bad. Well, he threw for 189 and 2 touchdowns and ran for 46 yards in a touchdown. Like, he had a good game. I think we'll see improvement with him as it continues. And Washington is that team. Like, we've seen him compete with. I mean, we've seen him beat Tampa Bay. They're kind of on their little roll right now. But I
hate Washington.
I don't think that they're like actually doing anything. I just think that sometimes Heineke and that Washington team just gets in a little bit of a momentum going their way.
A little groove.
A little bit of lightning in a bottle.
That's a good song. Good song. I think it's a song. I'm not sure if it's a song, but we'll make it a song. Steelers play the Bengals in Cincinnati. Might have to go to that game while I'm home. Cincinnati favored by 4.5. Yeah. Give me the Bengals.
These lines.
If you all did them on Monday, then I'm looking at them live.
I'm rolling Cincy.
Okay, I'm also with Cincy here.
Jamar Chase has the second most Pro Bowl votes among all wide receivers.
Jonathan Taylor has the most Pro Bowl votes out of everyone.
Must be nice, Jonathan.
Amen. Imagine if he was on the Chiefs. Just saying.
Instead, we got Clyde Edwards-Helaire there.
I know you guys made fun of my numbers last week. Okay. But the other numbers thing that I looked into this coming up this week is that when there's divisional matchups post week like 10 or 11, if like you take the team that's the under, no matter what, if you take a team that's in the under, it's like has a super high like 70, like somewhere between 60 and 70% to always hit. I don't know why, but it just seems like a strange thing. So we'll see.
Makes sense. It is. So apparently, shout out Pat McAfee show again, like always. Apparently the underdogs this year are hitting at like 60% or something like that.
Oh, really?
Like if you just picked the underdog every single time, you'd win 60-40 every time.
Oh, well, that's
which
cool.
That's what we call unprecedented. Big word of the day for you.
That's good. 1 minute ago, the 6 wide receiver semifinalists for the Hall of Fame were released, and Anquan Bolden's on the list.
Is Steve Smith?
Steve Smith is on the list. It's Steve Smith, Anquan Bolden, Torrey Holt, Reggie Wayne, Hines Ward, and Andre Johnson.
Nice.
Will they all make
Anquan is like in my top 3 favorite receivers of all time, and I think Steve Smith is my favorite wide receiver ever.
Is Quintez Cephas also? Is he your third?
Cephas doesn't even crack the top 10, unfortunately.
What?
I respect him a lot, but I'm not all behind Wisconsin like that.
I suppose.
To interrupt the segment, but I just saw that.
No, all good. I love your insight. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Chargers, Broncos playing the Mile High City. Chargers are favored 2.5 here. I guess I'll go with the Chargers. No, I'm going to switch that. I'm taking the Broncos.
Okay, there we go. Now we don't all have to agree. I'm with LA.
Malcolm, can you confirm? I think I'm on the Chargers.
Yeah, you're with the Chargers.
I should go back in the spreadsheet and check. I don't know if I've taken the Broncos against the spread since Vic Fangio had a little meltdown. With the Ravens going for a 5-yard run. What a coward.
After the Ravens.
What week was that, Jaden?
That was week 3. I hate that guy. What a crybaby.
That's a lot of weeks for me to check.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And a crybaby of a coach. He'll never cover.
I think I got fat ears. My thing keeps falling out. I think I'm just rolling with the Broncos here because they're going to win. I guess that's the normal reason we pick these teams. I kind of want the Chargers to win, but I think they're terrible. Not actually. So, yeah.
I like Justin Herbert so much.
Did you see the
you
little
have a crush on him?
Yes.
Is that like the interviewer, like, have you been like lifting weights or whatever? And then he's like, does it not look like it? That was funny.
He looked so
something
sad.
about him is just like so engaging.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually a funny comment.
You can just see his face like slowly.
Yeah.
Start getting sad.
Jane, you took Denver twice since week 4. And one of them was a push week.
Against the Browns.
I think that's what it was, yeah.
I should have gone the Browns that week.
Yeah, you should have.
Self-respect.
As they say, hindsight's 20/20, maybe even better.
It's true.
It's 2021.
Somebody who doesn't have 20/20 eyesight, Jimmy Garoppolo. He takes on the Vikings.
I think we need
but they are favored by 3.
We need to take a moment to applaud Jaden. You know, he doubled down.
I got a 49ers game right.
He picked San Francisco. He made it his lock of the week, and it worked out really well for him.
Okay, before Jaden, who are you taking this game?
No, you got to make your pick first.
No. This is you first.
I'm going Minnesota.
All right, give me the 49ers.
I am also with Minnesota here.
So the Vikings clearly aren't as good as... Well, I don't even know that they necessarily look good. They happen to win a game.
Mm-hmm.
They won a divisional game.
Yeah. I think them and the 49ers are pretty even.
I think they have a little bit of an edge on them, honestly. I don't like the 49ers that much.
Do you want to go position by position? I'm taking Kirk over Garoppolo. I'm taking Cook over Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah.
I'm taking Justin Jefferson over Debo. No offense, Debo.
But you're probably taking Debo over Adam Thielen.
Yeah.
Vikings.
I'm taking Tyler Conklin over Kittle.
Get out of here.
Yeah, okay. I'm kicking Jaden out of this thing real quick.
I don't know. They're pretty even. I'll just take the Vikings. I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair enough. What coach are you taking? That's the real question.
I'm taking Zimmer. Have you seen Mike Zimmer's girlfriend?
She's smoking?
Yeah, I'm dead serious. You might want to look her up.
I don't know if I want to get a boner while I'm recording.
It's okay.
She's an Australian model.
How did he?
I don't know what she's doing with Mike Zimmer.
How did he bag her?
Mike Zimmer.
Oh my lord!
Wife or girlfriend?
Look at this! Look at that side by side of him, just like
he looks like somebody from the Smurfs.
That's true.
In that picture.
Good for him.
So I mean, if Mike Zimmer can bag her, you can bag the 49ers.
But can he bag a porn star and say that he gave her the best time of her life?
She's
porn 38. Star Jimmy.
Mike Zimmer is 64. She is 38. That's not okay.
Cute.
No, that's not okay.
Do it. We'll cut it in half plus 7. That's not that checks out.
What's 60? Yeah, the math checks out.
Isn't that 30? That's 32 plus 7 is 39. She's just underneath.
Oh, get out of here.
Here's my rule. If they're both over 35, it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody's old.
Doesn't.
Fair. That's a good rule.
Did you say over 35 is old, Jaden?
Dude, yeah. Once I hit 35, I'm going to be feeling old. Me and my knees will be feeling that sooner.
Okay, so the next game, which I'm actually very excited for, is Rams-Packers. Rams are favored by 1, but I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers and his toe.
Oh, how could you? I'm going with the Rams.
I'm going to be rolling Rams too. So, time for some toe talk.
Yeah, tell us about Aaron Rodgers.
Jaden's favorite type of talk.
Yeah, you didn't see the toe today?
Is there pictures of his toe?
Did you not see he lifted up his foot?
In his Zoom interview today, he lifts up his foot and shows off his toe because he doesn't have COVID toe. He has a fractured toe.
Here's a little still shot for you. Look at that.
That's real.
Yo, his middle toe is mad long.
What? But everybody thought he had like lesions on his toe because of COVID toe.
Uh-huh.
But it's just a fractured toe. He said he fractured it working out on his own.
Wait, so COVID toe is a real thing?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It sounds horrible, actually.
What are symptoms of COVID toes?
So imagine being Aaron Rodgers, where you've been. We won't hash anything out here. I don't know if we'll call it lying or not, but you've been in the media. So then he's like, I don't want to have any more miscommunication with the media. I'm just gonna show him my damn toe. In the middle of
he had that foot right. He came in there. It was premeditated foot showing.
Premeditated. So you don't think you think he took his shoes off? You think he took his shoe off before he came in?
Yeah, I think he walked in there barefoot, ready to show those things off.
He just throws it up on the table. Okay, this is my damn toe.
It would have been better if he like just joined the Zoom call like super far back and he had like his feet up on the desk, but they were just like crossed and just sitting like that.
That would be good.
I also just realized my back-to-back internet sources were Mike Zimmerman girlfriend and Aaron Rodgers foot.
Hey, I wouldn't want it any other way.
So yeah, that has nothing to do with the game really, but I'll take the Rams. They're pretty even. Where is this game?
It's in Green Bay. One of my coworkers, I guess ex-coworker, is going to the game. So
nice.
Stafford knows how to play in Green Bay. He'll be fine.
That's a good point. I guess so. Rodgers said his toe was worse than turf toe, but turf toe is pretty darn bad.
Turf toe is a sprain.
But also, I just took a quiz on this today. But like turf toe would be a weird injury for him to have because it's normally just from like repetitively like sprinting forward and like pushing off, which like he shouldn't be doing a whole bunch. You know what I mean? So
well, you see the damn long toe he's got. That's the one he's pushing off of.
He's got a fracture in the toe. I think it might be completely broken, actually.
Oh, and then I saw that they might do surgery in the bye week.
Yeah,
like which would be weird to me, I guess. I don't know.
Why wouldn't you just? Yeah. Oh well, who really cares? It's a toe. Just have Sharia Woodley or whatever her name is suck on it a few times. It'll be good.
Just have him take it off. It's the pinky toe.
Oh, it's his pinky toe?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so that pinky toe in that picture was broken? Or fractured?
Mm-hmm. I was looking at his big toe.
Aaron Rodgers' toe. All right. Well, really.
So this is a divisional round rematch from last year. Rams came to Green Bay. And Aaron Donald didn't show up. Didn't even play. I don't know if he played. Jalen Ramsey got just rocked like a baby by Devontae.
Torched.
I think they might be a little hungry. Might want some revenge.
Yeah, and I think they need it right now too. You know, they need to get back on. Mm-hmm. They need to get back on track more so than Green Bay does.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Another thing to note is Green Bay has never lost 2 straight under Matt LaFleur.
Amen.
Well, then I guess I'm tied this week.
You know who else has never lost 2 straight?
Ooh.
Lamar Jackson. Not even sure if that's true. Just threw it out there to transition to the next game.
He lost 2 straight this year.
Browns take on the Ravens. Ravens are favored by 3.5. Will Lamar be back?
Yeah, he practiced in full today. Illness is gone.
It was probably from Chipotle is what I heard. So I'll go with the Ravens.
Will Hollywood be back too?
He practiced today, yeah.
He'll play. I got them both started in fantasy, so I need that.
Amen.
I'm going with the Ravens, but there are some concerning injuries for the Ravens right now. I think they were down 4 cornerbacks in practice today.
Yeah, that's all right. You don't need
Not that the Browns really have receivers to like scare you, but
or a quarterback.
True.
Hey, don't they have Donovan's Peoples-Jones?
Yeah, Michigan, man.
Yo, if you got multiple people in your name, it's something to worry about.
That's true.
I think.
Are you guys going to this game?
Yeah, Jaden, you wanna go over to Baltimore real quick?
Yeah, I would love to. So at this game, they're doing. I think the Trailblazers have done this. They're doing this thing with these. Every fan that walks in gets an interactive bracelet, and then during the game, they're gonna be like lighting up, and it'll like do cool things in the crowd. So it'd be a really fun game to be at.
That'll be like one of those Taylor Swift concerts.
Yeah, Taylor Swift does it.
Way better than that dumb towel we got at Chicago.
No, this towel sucked.
Did you bring the towel home with you? Can you shake it for us? Woo!
I don't have the towel with me.
It's in my room in the cross.
Dang. Yeah, we got it next
Maybe we'll
week.
have to hide. We'll have to hang those behind the podcast when we get back.
True, more momentum. I will say, Baltimore still looked. How many corners were out against Chicago, Jaden? Did someone get hurt in that game?
Yeah, they were missing Jimmy Smith.
Okay.
And then, Mark. Yeah, and then somebody, Everett went down in pregame warmups, and then, obviously Marcus Peters, RIP, has not played this year.
And is Calais Campbell, is he all good? Was that just a little?
He has a concussion, which I don't think is related to the injury we witnessed.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if he plays.
Oh, that could hurt him.
Jimmy Smith is a good name. I like that name.
That is a good name.
I just don't like Cleveland right now. And divisional game, I'll take the under.
Makes sense.
Yes, sir.
The Monday night game. That's the Sunday night game. Sunday night primetime. The Monday night primetime game is going to be Seahawks versus the football team, soon to be called the Demon Cats. The Seahawks are traveling to Washington, and they're 1-point underdogs. I got to roll with Russell Wilson. He's eventually going to have to win.
I am with Washington.
Give me the Seahawks.
So, Russ has to look better before I side with them. And I fully expect them to actually win this game. But I'm also on the island now with picking Washington, which helps. But,
total fair.
If Russ doesn't win this game, then they're out of playoff talk completely. They're already bordering on not being in the playoffs in general.
I think they're out.
Yeah.
I think they are now.
Yeah.
So I think they have to win out, don't they?
I think they would almost have to win every single, because don't they only have 3 wins right now?
I think so, yeah.
I think, what is it? Technically, they could maybe win the rest of the games.
On the table.
They should win this game. They should beat the 49ers. They should beat the Texans. They should beat the Bears. They should beat the Lions. They just have the Rams and the Cardinals sitting there. And, they lost to the Cardinals without Kyler, and Kyler will be back by week. Is it 17 or 18? Whatever it is.
But to be fair, Colt McCoy looked like Lamar Jackson. He's got me stumbling over my words. Colt McCoy looked like Lamar Jackson out there. That man took off for a scramble one play, and he was gone.
Did you guys see that insane stat, though? Hold on.
I don't think that's true.
Colt McCoy is only the only quarterback to start and win a game in Seattle in the last 2 seasons. That seems crazy to me.
I don't think that's true.
That can't even be true this year.
They have
that's what I'm saying. Is it the thing is start and finish, or start and win the game. So I don't know if that means other guys who have won went out with an injury or something like that. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I saw that stat.
If you saw it, it's probably true.
It came from WTF Stats, which is normally pretty good at doing that stuff. So, if that is true, good for Colt.
So, Jaden's going with the Bucks here as his lock. Do you have a lock, Malcolm? We're kind of winding it down. I think we might be running out of Zoom time here.
Zoom time. I'll take my boys tomorrow. I'll take Detroit plus 3.5.
Hey, I'm gonna have to roll with my boys as well because the Seahawks desperately need a win.
All right, perfect. So
Wait,
each of our locks are on
we should
different
actually all do a
days.
Thanksgiving lock and a normal lock. And a normal lock.
Oh,
I'm
good
fine
idea.
with that. I got Detroit.
What are the
as
Thanksgiving?
Mine. That's Chicago, Detroit, Vegas, Dallas, Buffalo, New Orleans.
I'm gonna go Chicago. No offense.
I hate you, Jaden.
I'll go Buffalo there. I'll take Buffalo.
Okay.
I feel like a little Bears fan after my Soldier Field experience.
I thought it was terrible.
After you couldn't fully technically sit in the seat and extend your leg.
Yeah. The Soldier Field is not like the world's nicest place. I was missing Green Bay's stupid bleachers.
I'm gonna take Atlanta -1 for my normal game lock.
Okay. So before we sign off for the night and have a blessed Thanksgiving, let's talk about MVPs real quick. Just real quick, like 30 seconds, a minute. Who's the MVP right now?
Jonathan Taylor.
I don't know.
I feel like it might be Taylor.
I don't know.
There's no quarterback that's played well enough consistently.
Like the number one quarterback for MVP might be Tom Brady, and he still hasn't been like super consistent.
Going into the week, Tom Brady was the favorite, and Josh Allen was still in second. Going into the race for MVP, Jonathan Taylor wasn't even in the top 5 going into the week. I don't know where he's at now. I haven't looked.
No, yeah, Taylor's been balling though, and I feel like this is like the MVP performance that he needed to like make a case against it was against Buffalo. It's against a legit team, a legit defense. I think that's the most standout performance we've seen from any player at any position this season.
I agree.
See, so I'll quick list it off, but these are all guys that are ahead of Jonathan Taylor, like betting odds wise. Tom Brady, Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Kyler Murray are all ahead of Jonathan Taylor.
Still Kyler after not playing?
Exactly. I feel like he's definitely the best guy out on the field right now. But
so I'm going to throw out 2 names.
So, I mean, AP's MVP year, he had 97 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns. Jonathan Taylor right now is at 1,122 and 13 touchdowns. And 2 receiving, so 15 total.
And he's been on a train ever since week 4 or whatever. He hasn't not had a touchdown to begin with, which is kind of wild. And he's just been on I don't even know what to call it, that Washington momentum. No one's been able to stop him.
They got to make the playoffs, but he's on pace for 2,000 yards and 20 touchdowns. They make the playoffs. He hits 2,000 yards, hits 20 touchdowns. He's MVP. I don't care.
Yeah. In the last 6 games, he's rushed over 100 yards 5 times.
That's nuts.
And
it's not you also rarely see a team that the Colts are a good team all around. They have a good line. Carson Wentz has been fine. They have decent receivers. But you rarely see a team that can just consistently go to one guy and he delivers almost every time he touches the ball.
Yeah. And he's doing it in every way possible. He's pounding it in from the 1. He's breaking off 70-yard touchdowns.
I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't seen any running back play like that since AP's MVP year. That includes Derrick Henry last year.
Right now, we can end it, but right now, Jonathan Taylor is only 40 yards behind his last year rushing stats and already 2 touchdowns ahead of it. So he only had 11 touchdowns last year.
Only.
Yeah, he's trash last year.
So as we ended, I'm gonna leave you with 2 names about this. And y'all can just instant react. Do you think Cooper Kupp has a shot?
No.
At it.
No.
What about Jalen Hurts?
No.
Fair enough.
Eagles are too bad.
Yeah, I also think this. If the Eagles were having a good year, I think Hurts might be in the a top 5 sort of discussion. But
Eagles are too bad, and then Kupp is stuck with too good of a quarterback to have an actual chance because the quarterback will get the credit instead of him. So Stafford gets the MVP love instead of Kupp.
The Colts lost to Tennessee both times, right? They already played twice, so that's going to hurt them moving forward.
Yeah.
I know Tennessee is already number 1, but okay.
All right, well, I guess we'll end it on that note right there. Malcolm bouncing on the exercise ball. Jaden sitting on the couch, maybe high on morphine.
Like elevated.
Bouncing.
I'm going to go rock climb. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week. Subscribe, follow, shout us out. Go watch our videos on TikTok. Be a friend, tell a friend I love you.
Be the 50th subscriber.